To hit hard enough to damage the airplane is extremely unusual. I mean, you would be very uncomfortable and the airplane would be fine. As long as you hit on those main gear first, and it does appear to be a main gear landing, the gear is designed to take that kind of abuse. You can make no flare. It should not hurt the airplane. So after that, what happened after that, either something broke, landing gear, tire blew, or landing gear, or we banked the airplane too much and the wingtip hit the ground, or a combination of those could have happened. Everything seems perfectly normal until maybe the last 30 feet when you would typically flare a little bit. The nose would come up to reduce the rate of descent on landing. And that doesn't appear to happen. It doesn't appear that the flare is sufficient. I'm not sure there was, I can't say there was no flare, but there wasn't enough flare. Okay. A pilot can put that right wing down a little bit in order to counter that drift. But when the wind is this strong, you can't put it down enough. Eventually, the wingtip or depends on the airplane, the wingtip or the engine would strike the ground. So you can only put it down a little bit, and the rest of it has to be done at the last minute where you push the rudder, in this case, the left rudder, to straighten the airplane down the runway. So our video doesn't really show the alignment like that, but it does show the right wing down, which is normal, and it explains why the right gear hits first, and also perhaps why the right wing would hit next, and it appears it did hit, and maybe pretty hard. Wings are just bolted onto the airplanes. If you hit the ground hard enough, you can break the wing off, or at least a portion of it. Well, of course, design and strength of the airplane and the seats are key in the survivability of it. But in this case, what really hurts people is the sudden stop. So we're on a large, smooth piece of concrete. We have that initial impact, which isn't too bad, maybe enough to break the airplane, but it doesn't stop the airplane's forward motion. So it's sliding down the runway, and that's why everybody survived. We had a relatively controlled deceleration. Everybody didn't stop all at once, and they all lived, and most of them were uninjured. Crashing on an airport is, if you have to crash, it's a good place to crash.